Hey, thanks for joining me. My name is Terry Burnett, and I am talking with a very brave woman who has survived 2 brain surgeries and now gives back to those who are battling life-threatening illnesses. Her name is Lorian Gordon. She lives in Los Alamitos, California, and her nonprofit is called Comfort Purses. Welcome, Lorian.
Good to be here.
Can you share a little bit about your brain surgeries that I mentioned earlier and how you're doing today?
I've had 2 brain surgeries, and I have a brain tumor. It's benign, but it causes a lot of other issues that I deal with. It's sort of aged me quicker than I should have in many areas. And it affects me, a lot of it, with my memory. So today's a challenging day. So hopefully I'll get through this interview easily. And also, you see the recall. I had a hard time with that word. So
I'll try to take it easy on you. I won't ask you too many difficult questions. Well, I see your comfort purses and bro bags behind you. So before we get to that, what was the driving inspiration behind starting the nonprofit? What made you want to start it?
going through my brain surgeries, the first one was okay because it was more of an emergency. The second one, I really had to deal with a little bit of tests and things. And my family were very scared, and they looked at me like I wasn't going to make it. And I felt so alone. I have the Lord, and he gave me peace and comfort, but you need that person by your side. And it was just very hard for my family, and they didn't know how to do that. And so we started Comfort Purses so that they would get something that would give them strength to continue with whatever they have to go through, brain surgery or life-threatening cancers.
Yeah, so it's like a physical something that you can put in their hands to show love to them. Yeah, so I see them behind you. Tell me what's in them.
Yeah, the women get Comfort Purses and Comfort Backpacks, and the men over here, they get the sling packs and backpacks. And we put Chicken Soup for the Soul, an inspirational book, sleep mask because it's very bright in the chemo area, and hat, scarf, socks, water bottle. And we put many more items, but this is, you get a drift of what we do to comfort them, especially in chemo or infusion, and then other things that will help throughout their treatments.
Yeah, and I know your husband does this with you as well. And I think you told me one time that he has an opportunity to talk to some of the husbands that are or wives that are waiting in the waiting room, correct?
While I'm dealing with a patient that is going through it, who is dealing with their emotions, my husband, Dave, is supporting that other person as what they could say or do or how they can support, and also dealing with their emotions because they're dealing with enough.
We recently gave away a grant. It was our first one to give away as a nonprofit to one of our members. You're one of our members, and congratulations. You were our winner, as you know. How did it feel? Were you expecting to win it?
So I was really shocked, and I was really just so thankful because we've been praying. We serve 5 hospitals, and with COVID and the monies, people have lost their jobs. It's been a really challenging time for others to give. And so this really helped us move forward on our Comfort Christmas stockings.
Just a little holiday cheer. And I know that that goes a long way. Can you share one success story that has come about?
So one of the stories is there was a young woman. She was around 24, 25 years old. And she was diagnosed with stage 3 or 4 breast cancer. And anyway, so she was so devastated. And she was sitting in front of the nurse navigator. And this is when they have to say, here's what you're going to do: chemo, radiation, and the effects. And the nurse navigator couldn't even talk to her to get started because she was so angry at the cancer. And I get it. When I first got diagnosed, I was just livid because it's your life. And she's young and she feels like her life is being taken away. And so anyway, the nurse navigator turned around, and she has all these different kind of purses. And she picked out one that was youthful just for her and her colors. We do different colors. And she opened it up, and the nurse navigator told her that we have a letter in there. So she opened up the letter and read it and just wept. And it touches my heart because that's why we do what we do. So she just felt like she told the nurse navigator that somebody else understands, they get it. So that's why I've had 2 brain surgeries. Anyway, so the nurse navigator then could have a real conversation with her. And it helped her move forward on her journey with this cancer and the treatments.
So God used your pain and going through the brain surgeries for somebody else's gain. And that's just a beautiful, beautiful story for a lot of people, because I understand you give hundreds of these away to these 5 hospitals that you serve.
Yes.
Wow.
We would love to do more, but we're limited. But
well, we'd love to see you do more too. And hopefully people will find out more about you through this interview and want to help you. This worthy cause is amazing. Tell people how they can find you through your website. I'm assuming would be the best way.
That would be comfortpurses.org. On there, there's many stories and also what we give. We have a list there, what we give, and we do the comfort purses, then we do bro bags for men. So we give both men and women.
Yeah, and you have a wish list on Amazon, right, where people can go on and actually contribute the products if they choose to.
And it's an update. It's an updated wish list. So sometimes more or less.
And you know what? That's just a super easy way for people to get involved with your nonprofit. So thank you, Lorian. What an inspirational person that you are. Amazing. It's always a pleasure to talk with you. And for our viewers, keep watching our YouTube channel and find out best practices, nonprofit news, and interviews. Hear interviews on women just like Lorian who are changing their world. And if you have a passion in your heart and don't know where to start, I'd love to put you on the path to fulfilling your God-given mission for your life. See you next time.